Hey everybody, it's me! Who's ready for some more XCOM? Time to kill some aliens! Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and get our game loaded up here. Let's see, Iron Man Campaign 3, that's it. Alright, so where we left off last time, I do believe we had just finished a mission and got a couple things going in the base, ready to get some stuff built, and I think we're getting ready to do one of the story mode missions. It's actually been a little bit since the last time we played, and I kind of forgot where we're at, so let's just figure this out. Objectives. Construct the Proving Ground facility. We'll get to that momentarily. We'll need to build up some more supplies before we can do that. We've got some resistance comms working, some extra stuff clearing out. That's where we're going to put our laboratory, our workshop. I can't even remember which one it is that I need until I look at it. Make contact with New Mexico. Contact the resistance in the Black Site region. Okay.
Commander, we've got local resistance forces waiting to make contact, but we'll have to make the first move. Commander, we have a mission available that's reliant on time-sensitive information.
Oh yes, we were getting ready to do one of the retaliation missions.
On this mission could have serious repercussions for the resistance movement.
For Western United States.
Go ahead and jump into here. This is one of the retaliation missions. These pop up periodically. They are missions that you have to complete in order to kind of save your resistance members and stuff. So you'll actually go in and like rescue civilians, and some of them will die. It's just a thing that's going to happen. But let's go ahead and jump right into this. We've got our specialist, we've got a ranger, we've got our sharpshooter, and another ranger. Let's see. I don't remember what people I had available. Let's get our grenadier back in here. There we go. This is a good team composition for early on in the game. We've got specialist that can do heals. Do I have med pack yet? That. Don't have any fancy schmancy armor just yet. This will be a good start for us though, and we'll get to take a look at the Grenadier's explosive abilities. Note that they're able to tote 2 grenades. That's very handy, and as you level it up, you can have the primary one have 2 charges on it. So really you'll have 3 grenades, and in my main game I've got the EXO suit equipped on my Grenadier, so she's got 3 grenades and then a heavy weapon, which is like I gave her the rocket launcher, I think, and so she can do a lot of explosive stuff, and give her weapon the ability to shred armor. So really when I run into a heavily armored bad guy, she's my kind of go-to to get that armor out of the way. I also have a sniper equipped with armor-piercing rounds now, though, so that kind of helps out with the heavily armored people if my Grenadier is not available or just can't shred that particular target. We won't have to worry about that just yet, really. Alright, Operation Gilded Slumber. This is in the Resistance Haven, New Earth Ridge in the western United States. We're going to be stopping the Advent retaliation by neutralizing all enemy forces and rescuing at least six civilians. Words. They come out of this mouth hole. Sometimes not in the right order. It happens. Alright, gliding in. Let's do this, guys. Move, move, move! Alright, so we got kind of a foresty map here. What you doing, game? You gonna load? You gonna do it? Alright, now in retaliation missions, you don't start in cover, unlike the other missions. Central will probably tell us that. right now. Alright, so we've got Specialist up first. We don't want to go charging off too much into the uncharted areas because there are going to be active enemy units all over the place, so I kind of like to take a slow start. So we'll move our Specialist over here, try to peer down a little bit. I can tell there's some people here, but I don't know that I want her to jump down to them just yet. There's not really any good cover I can take advantage of from here, so I'm thinking I'm actually just going to leave her there in Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Alright, Sid McCain. Sniper. Let's get you right up against this rock here, put you in full cover. Grenadier. You can get to some cover down here. Let's go ahead and have him drop down. See if we can't spot a enemy unit anywhere. Nope. Alright, and the way that you rescue people, you either kill all of the bad guys in the mission, or you run up to them and position your unit into these little circles around them, and then they'll order that dude to run back to the ship. Alright, so we got a sectoid and an Advent soldier. Now, one thing that varies here is the enemy's not completely focusing its fire on you. They're actually going to be trying to shoot and kill the civilians. Central will always complain that every kill is like a catastrophic amount of people. I actually think there's a mod on the workshop that you can install that'll make him stop talking. What are you doing? You're damn right it was resisted. Not jumping into my head, you son of a bitch. You can't even shoot me, you son of a bitch. Cause fuck you's why. Alright. I'm gonna have you come down and join the fight. Let's see. Oh wow. Combat protocols, only 2 damage right now. I can definitely get a better shot with my hand, I believe. Assuming I can hit. Nice. Should be able to finish him off with a sniper round. Get him, Sid! Boom! No longer an issue there, sectoid, you son of a bitch. Alright, Grenadier, I'm gonna have keep moving this way. Look for another squad. Tuck him in here. No eyes on anything, alright. Let's go ahead and make use of our sword. Do-do-do-do. Slash! Oh, look. Picked up an item.
Target eliminated. Might be something we could use here.
Oh, nice. Got a combat stem right off the bat. That'll be good. +1 mobility. Allows him to move farther. Nice. And a scope that will probably add to somebody. The next mission. The weapon mods are pretty cool in this game. There's a lot of stuff that you can get to make your weapons better. Viviana De Luca was killed. Oh no, I didn't know her.
I'm on the move. Go! You're safe! Go! On
Right,
Overwatch.
put you in Overwatch. Pretty much just gonna leave my sniper up there, unless it becomes too much of an issue.
Verstanden, bin unterwegs.
Jump in here, rescue another guy.
Sie sind in Sicherheit. Und jetzt los!
Pop out here, try to get some more. There's got to be another unit somewhere. We see them shooting at people. It's just a question of if we can find them. Uh-oh. Now this is one of the cool things about the retaliation missions. At basic difficulty, at least one person in every retaliation mission will secretly be one of these faceless guys.
I'm guessing this is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
They're kind of intimidating looking, and it's kind of frustrating when they first pop out. They actually don't pose too much of a threat though, especially as the game goes on. In later levels, as like the bad stuff starts to happen, there's a dark event that will cause 2 of these guys to be in every mission.
Come on!
Good shot, Sid. We'll finish that guy off before he can really do anything. They have like a big cleaving melee strike, like that, that'll bust up cover. And it hits kinda hard, but usually it's not too much of a problem. Unless they somehow manage to catch you like completely off guard. Good job, Morgan. You finally hit something this mission.
Running dry on ammo.
Alright, let's go ahead and put you back into Long Watch. Move you up a little bit more. There we go. Now if they stay grouped kinda together after they reposition here, this could be pretty good for us. Nope, they spread out too much. I was gonna say we could go ahead and hit them with a grenade, but I don't think they're close enough together that I can hit both of them. Nope. We're just gonna go ahead and start shooting. Big ass minigun.
Feind neutralisiert. Rolling. Go on, head to the ship.
Put you in Overwatch there. Oh, shot wide.
Shot wide.
That's what he said. Aw. Why are you shooting on my civilians, you dick? You're under heavy fire and you're focusing on them? It's not a good move.
10-4.
Alright, I need to get her over closer so I can heal. Unfortunately, he can't see anything from back here, so we'll go ahead and move him closer. I think this might be the last enemy, but just in case it's not, I'm still going to try to keep some decent positioning. %, he's right in front of you. Damn right you hit him. I'm gonna leave you in Overwatch, so maybe I can get my heal off. Okay, good. Stabilize, medkit heal.
Easy now, soldier.
Now this will prevent him from having to wait a lot of days between missions. I think even if they take even if you heal the damage that they take, they still spend at least 1 day on oh right, Overwatch. That was dumb. Completely defeated the purpose of having her heal him up. Now she's gonna have to sit out a couple days. Alright, let's finish this off. Pop him with your pistol. Miss? Come on, Sid, you're better than that. Alright, finish what you started. You hit him at 36% earlier. Nope. Miss it as well.
Muss besser zielen. Negativ, Waffe ist leer.
Alright, we're gonna move you. This should be close enough. We're gonna move you there. And then not close enough. Crap. Oh, crap. Everybody missed.
Still moving.
I was hoping that was going to be close enough that I could use the slash again, but it doesn't look like it. Woo! That's 2 shots you've dodged today, man. Good job. Alright, Morgan. I'm gonna put you
Good call.
here.
Moving on target.
And we're actually just gonna combat protocol to finish this guy off. Gotta love guaranteed damage. Do-do-do-do. Zap.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed.
Okay,
We're
that was
not picking up
everybody.
any additional contacts. The AO is clear.
AO is
confirmed.
clear.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, see, it counts 2 soldiers wounded even though we healed me up. Killed all the enemies. Civilians rescued 9 out of 17. Excellent job, guys. Could have been better. You guys could have not got shot. But there we go. Alright, Morgan Von Drake moved the furthest. I was the most under fire. Bernie Krause made the most attacks. And Morgan Von Drake dealt the most damage. 57% successful shot rate. Our average damage per attack went up. That's pretty cool. Almost an average of 1 kill per turn. And some good cover bonus. Returning to base. Alright. Let's do this. Everybody's so happy with themselves for killing the aliens. There we go. Anybody get a promotion? I don't think so. Oh, a couple people got promotions. I just didn't see it. How is it? Alright. So we're gonna take... From the Gribble to remove any negative mental status, disoriented, stunned, panicked, or unconscious. No, I gotta go with Haywire Protocol. This is really helpful in terms of removing unconscious, but we'll get something later on that does that just as well. Haywire Protocol is super helpful because this is what allows you to take over enemies. Now, this is bullshit. Great, she got 4 points of damage on her, and she's only wounded, still having the damage on her. Fucking, I healed the damage, and it's counting me as fucking gravely wounded, which means I'll be out for even longer. At full health. This is stupid. Alright. Now we're definitely going to take lightning hands with this. This is one of my favorite sniper abilities because it lets you take a shot with your pistol without spending any action points. So depending on how you've got things set up and how much damage you do, you can sometimes kill 2-3 people in a turn. Definitely taking that. And let's promote this guy. Alright. Blast padding. You're gear includes an extra layer of padding and blast plates, granting a bonus point of armor and 66% less damage from explosives. Or Shredder, which means my just basic attacks shred armor. Huh. That extra point of armor early on is going to be super helpful. I'm actually going to take that one over the shredding. Grenades shred armor by default, so I'm not worried about missing out on that. Plus, I'm going to try to get armor-piercing rounds as soon as possible, and then enemy armor is just not an issue. Wait, Big Sleep? What kind of nickname is that? Rattler's okay. We can leave her as Rattler. I'm gonna change Big Sleep though. That's stupid. That nickname doesn't even make any sense.
Hello, Commander.
Maybe there's a joke there that I'm not getting, but I'm aware we're low on supplies. Game. Alright, let's take a look. How many days? 12 days! 12 days that I'm going to be without my main ranger, and he had his health full. That is some gigantic piles of bullshit right there, game. Alright, let's check out this other ranger that we got. Let's make her fun. Let's see. I'm just gonna have some goggles on. Let's change the legs up. I like these better. They'll show off the armor colors. Upper face prob. None for now. Lower face prob. I'm gonna give her the tack mask. Nah. There'll be some better props coming up later. We can give her some weird face paint though. We could do Furiosa from Mad Max Fury Road. And give her David Bowie's lightning bolt. Braveheart face. Crow. Weird pirate eyeliner. A lot of these are from a mod. The base game actually doesn't have a whole lot of options for face paint. Give her this. I don't know what quiet is or what the splatter stuff has to do with the word quiet. If anybody wants to explain that to me in the comments, please do. That's about all we can change around for now. Give you some better hair though. Let's do something crazy. Shaved faux hawk. I don't think it really counts as a faux hawk if you're actually shaved on the sides, but whatever. Let's give you some wild hair color here. I don't think I have anybody with pink hair yet. Let's do pink there. And on the eyes, because why not? And let's go ahead and actually just deck you out in like Hello Kitty colors, because that's funny to me. Do like a pink and a white. Let's do a darker pink. That one. And we'll even match the weapon to that. And let's change up the pattern on it too. We'll give you the hearts. Yeah. It even tried to put the hearts on the thing for the sword. That's cool. All right. I want a different torso. Do that one. Yeah, there we go. Now she looks mean, pink, and ready to kill some aliens. Because that's a rhyme. Boom. Done. Weapon upgrade. Yeah, you can have the scope on a shotgun because that makes all the sense. Alright. So we should still have enough to get by. We need to try to pick up some stuff. There we go. Perfect.
Avenger plotting new course.
Alright, so we're eventually going to make it to this black site location.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander. You have made considerable progress
Resistance monthly
against
report.
the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Yay.
Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project.
So these are the dark event things that will occasionally pop up.
Choose carefully. We don't
This
have the resources to
here shows you which ones might come up and about when the next retaliation strike and stuff is. It's not guaranteed that both of these will come up. They're not going to come up at the same time, and they only kind of come up randomly. This one I think expands the area in which they can see you while you're in concealment, or maybe you don't even get concealment. That would suck. This one, increase the strength of their encryption, increasing all intel costs by 100. Yeah! Both of those would really suck.
Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach.
Yep. We'll pick that one up in a minute. I want to get these.
We want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
Our resistance comms are complete.
Communications facility
We'll
now
get back to that in a
operational.
minute. Carry on. I want to pick these things up, please.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries.
Carry on. I want to pick
we
these
can now
things up,
construct
please.
radio relays in any region where we've made contact with the local Resistance.
I know that it's available game. You don't have to keep telling me. I want to pick up these things, please. It gets a little bit better as the game goes on, but it can get a little overwhelming at times. A lot of things will pop up that you can do. Yes, Jesus. Alright, let's pick up
Avenger
these
plotting new
supplies.
course.
Commander, we have a priority message coming through.
What is this?
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common.
I remember
A
this
single
popping up
word
before.
that appears in all their files. Avatar.
Oh.
I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far.
Okay, this is him explaining what the Avatar, what they think the Avatar project is, and that we should focus on taking down these various black sites and blah 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 blah.
Able to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact
Blah
nature
blah
of
blah
this.
blah blah. I'm just gonna skip
Tracking
it
the
over.
aliens' progress on this.
Alright, so there's this thing out in the middle of the ocean that has something to do with the Avatar project.
It sounds like
And
it'll be the end
it
for
starts
all of us.
this little timer. And for the rest of the game, or at least the rest of the game that I've seen so far playing through on my own. You're in a race against time to try to stop these things from filling up and happening. They happen on like a set schedule. Oh my god! I just want to pick up the things, game! Let me pick up the things! Alright, let's go get a scientist.
Setting course for Sector 9, Western United
Jerks.
States.
I just want to pick up the stuff. Mean game. Alright, why are your colors all wrong? Oh no, you're not the person I just made. We don't need 2 specialists. Like, ever. Maybe in hard mode. Alright. Ranger, specialist, sharpshooter, grenadier. Let's go. I should have put that PCS on somebody, but fuck it.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Let's do the mission. While it's loading, I'm going to grab a drink. I'll be right back.
We've been keeping an eye on an intermittent signal moving through this area, and we think it's tied to an unprotected terminal on board one of the Advent trains. We can't pass up a chance to retrieve their data on the latest alien project, so we're moving on the train. Eliminate all hostile forces with extreme prejudice. If we can seize control of that data, we might have a shot at stopping their progress.
Alright, what do we got here? Operation Banished Chalice. This is in the Slums District, Needle Hill in San Francisco. We need to hack a workstation on this train, neutralize enemy targets, and recover the processing facility schematics from the Advent network. Alright, let's kill some aliens. I just flew through the side of that building. Did you see that shit? Fucking magic plane.
This is Avenger. The access point we're
Alright,
after is
we
just
need
ahead.
that.
Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
Alright, Pinky McGee.
Got it
You
covered.
go ahead and run up there.
We've got an enemy squad here.
Hopefully these people beside you don't see you and fuck this up. Oh, I was so close. Alright. Let's see, this is our sniper. I'm gonna put you here.
Moving out.
And you're gonna go into Overwatch. Let's bring our Grenadier up.
Verstanden.
Alright, Rattler. That's what I'm gonna call you now. I'm just gonna call you by your nickname, Rattler.
Go, go, go.
Because you rattle. Miss Von Drake. Okay. Y'all are walking away. Ooh, it's one of the sword guys. These guys annoy the fuck out of me. They're not particularly deadly in any fashion, except their sword is like a fucking stun baton that will just ruin your day and make one of your people unconscious, and it's super annoying. And I'm going to go cut his face off with my machete.
They spotted us.
Do. Kerslash! Aw, that said it would kill him.
At first, Advent deployed
gonna
non-lethal
reposition.
stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
Wait. Alright, go ahead and put him down before he causes any trouble. Oh my god. Maybe this is why they call you Big Sleep. Because you're just not paying the fuck attention, Slid. Alright, you move up.
Bin unterwegs.
And shoot that guy. Shoot him dead. Come on. Do the thing. Good job, party. Put him down.
Erledigt.
Okie dokie. Rattler. Move up here, Rattler.
I'm trusting you here.
And go into Overwatch. And then shoot that guy in the butt. Yeah.
Check it before you get too close.
What? Check what? The dead body?
They keep these trains running around the clock, but you'll never see them loading or unloading any cargo. At least not where anyone can see it.
I mean, it's just sitting here.
Moving out.
With its
Objective
doors
located.
open. Oh, there's
Commander,
people on
we
the
have
other side of that.
confirmation of the exposed access point.
You need to get over here
Double
where
time.
you can shoot at those things that are about to pop out at me and ruin my day.
Okay.
Advent forces on the ground.
Now they're gonna move. So they're not all up in my face. You come
Location
over here.
confirmed.
I need you to hack the thing more than her, but she's there. Sectoid's gonna ruin some things.
Whatever that was, it didn't work.
Ah! Take that, you bastard.
I might need some help.
Okay, it was just disorient, not unconscious.
I can give it a try.
Why? Why can I not slash the dude that's right there? What if I come over here first? Oh, I bet it's because of the disorient. That's probably why. Alright, well, you just shoot it. That's just as good.
Hostile neutralized.
Alright, you move over here. Can you get to him? No. Overwatch.
Verstanden, rück ab.
Verstanden. Overwatch.
Mehr geht nicht.
And you go ahead and hack the thing. Oh, damn it. Can you not send the thing right there? Right there? Fine.
What's over there?
Well, you in a minute. Fucking hack the thing.
Hacking in.
Good. I don't know why I'm arguing with her. Alright. Let's see. 60 to 80, probably not going to hit that. Let's just go for this one. We're automatically going to hack it. Nope, wouldn't have made it. Would have been just short of that one, so I'm cool with taking the small cash. That's extra things that I didn't have before.
We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate
What the hell
any
was that,
remaining
huh?
hostiles in the area.
Brat, brat. Yeah, 6 damage to his face.
They're flanking us!
Didn't work well for you last time. Oh, you're reanimating. That's kind of pointless. You're gonna bring him back to life. I'm going to ignore him, and I'm going to shoot you, and it's going to... Actually, I'm not even going to shoot you. I'm going to slash you. Like this. With my sword. Fuck the zombie. Kaplat! Ooh, you also dropped a thing. I love it when they drop things.
Need to get a closer look.
And I get to pick things up. Illyrium cores, yay, we need those soon.
Object secure.
Dead zombie.
Status confirmed. All
Status
hostiles are down and the
confirmed.
area is secure.
Man.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
We need some challenge here, guys. 100% successful shot percentage. New record, that's what I like to see. Look, Newbie did all the work. Good job, Newbie. Oh, I know what I'm going to change his nickname to. We're going to call him Lazy Eye. Because he has been kind of a shitty sniper this last mission. Which sucks, because I feel like he did excellent the last time we played. But like the last 2 missions, he hasn't hit shit. Alright. Does anybody get a promotion? I bet Pinky does. Since she did like everything. Yeah. I'm gonna make you a blade master. Alright, stuffs to take back. Got some autopsies to do.
And your crew have
Got us some scientists to research things faster.
Efforts today, Commander.
Alright, let's go to the research
Impressive
lab.
work.
Completed that, which unlocks the additional comm station. Alright, magnetic weapons are still a lot of days, but it looks like, with the exception of the autopsies, most of these are. Let's go ahead and start these.
Surgical experience is limited. I am sure the crew appreciates that.
I think I read somewhere that if you build up enough bodies, the autopsy becomes instant, but I'm not too worried about it.
The aliens have disguised this most glaring divergence from the human form with a carefully designed helmet.
Let him cut up some aliens. He enjoys doing that.
From my
Build
own
facilities.
experience, Advent generally deploys heavy security
Got
rather than
resistance comms
subterfuge when
waiting
it comes
there.
to protecting their primary facilities. At least the
Need
ones
to
I had access to personally.
Build a
If
proving
they have
ground.
gone to the trouble of hiding this black site, I suspect our findings there will lead us to even greater questions.
Just give the word and I'll get started.
Let's go ahead and
Commander.
upgrade these
Commander, we've
resistance
pushed our current
comms. We
power systems
can't
to the
yet.
limit.
Not enough
We don't
supplies.
have any
Gotta
capacity to
go
spare,
back to the map.
which means we can't expand our facilities further. I probably could have saved a lot of time repairing the ship's
Power
systems
capacity.
if we had any idea how to translate their language.
Boo.
Unfortunately, we don't come across many linguists
I'm
out
gonna need
here.
to build a power relay soon. Yes, I know that we still have stuff. But you keep popping up other stuff while I'm trying to get that
Vendor
stuff.
plotting new course.
I need to get that stuff, and that stuff, and then we're going to this place to do that thing. Man. Alright, so this
Heading
should
course for
let us get
Western
some
United
stuff.
States.
Commander, to aid in your efforts, we have gathered additional resources and staff
Alright,
at Resistance
now I can
headquarters
change the scanning
for your
bonus
use.
to get something other than intel while scanning at the base. I don't think I really need it right now. Actually, rapid construction would be useful. Can't afford to buy. Don't need another ranger anyway. I could use another engineer, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and... I don't want rookies. Let's get some supplies. Need supplies. Alright. Carry on. My wayward son. There will be peace.
Commander, we just got word that the Resistance hit an Advent supply line.
Now this will be helpful.
We have an opportunity to salvage some high-value materials, assuming we can clear out the alien forces guarding the site first.
Raids are a good way to get supplies while killing aliens. And that's just super fun. Alright, looks like our original squad's back together here. Let's see. Tweak you a little bit. Oh, I can't use the PCS yet because I have to build the tactics school first. Alright, well, we'll come back to that. You. Yeah. More customization options. That's good. Like the nickname. You are no longer Big Sleep. You are now Lazy Eye. Might give you a new nickname if you start doing better. Did I do armor pattern yet? Yeah, I can. We're gonna go ahead and put pirate pattern on your armor, because that looks cool. Let's see, I think I also get... There we go. I really like putting this hat on the snipers. It just looks like a sniper hat for some reason, especially with like the bullets around it. Really enjoy the way that looks. And your arms are all covered, so I'm not going to worry about a tattoo. Let's change the face paint, maybe. Nah. You can stick with the Conan, that looks okay. Alright. Bada boom! Alright, you got that. So can I build anything handy? Panel scanner. Nah. Let's kill some things!
Sky Ranger deployed.
Squad green to deploy.
Alright, let's take a look at what we're doing here. What are we doing here?
Local resistance operatives have managed to shut down an Advent train that was passing through this area.
Another train.
As of yet, the aliens haven't managed to secure the location, so we're moving in to take advantage.
Alright, top secret Operation Star Dance.
Secure the site.
In the wilderness of the western United States, we're going to rob a train, basically. We're going to neutralize all enemy targets and secure some supplies. Yes. Let's do it. The pirate pattern and stuff is a mod pack that you can get on the workshop. It adds the like Jolly Roger pattern and that weird eye paint if you're into that. I like the cosmetic mods and adding all the different customization options is super fun for me. Alright, let's move you up here. See if we can get eyes on targets. There's our stuff that we want.
We'll have to do our best to avoid destroying the gear while we secure the area.
Shouldn't be hard since it's right here where there's no enemies. Central. We're gonna put old Lazy Eye up here to watch over it. And Bernie, you go up there. And Morgan's gonna follow behind you. Excuse me, Rattler. There's some people. Ooh, the snake
Without
people.
the introduction of human DNA, these creatures, once operating under the guise of thin men, now show their true form. A purely reptilian
Alright, Lazy Eye.
species.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration.
Let's see
unit
if you can
anymore.
do something helpful here. Pop down this trooper with your free shot. Or leave him at 1 health. You bastard. Let's see where they reposition to. Are they gonna come down? Yes. Just what I wanted them to do. Alright. I don't want to waste a sniper. Fuck it. You're gonna go into long watch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Bernie. Let's do this. Launch a grenade right there. Fuck up some cover. We're gonna kill the soldier and do some good damage on Viper. Oh yes. This is what we need. Alright. You are going to position over there and slash him. Splat. Ah, more stuff.
Target eliminated. Looks like something over here.
Another Illyrium core. That's super helpful.
Tech guys will love this.
Promotion earned. Alright. Alright, pop over here and look through this window. Is there anybody in the building? Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa there! Sneaking up from me behind on me, huh? Take a sniper round in the belly. He's like, wait, what the fuck? I was not expecting anybody to come from this side at all. Do-do-do-do. Running with my sword, gonna stab you in the dick. Miss? How are you gonna miss?
Not good.
Finish you off.
X-ray neutralized. Rücke zu Zielkoordinaten vor.
Let's see, can you get over here and help out? Put that guy down. Oh, come on, that totally hit him.
Ah, komm schon.
Alright. You need to give me some defense here since I'm just standing out in the open because I tried to slash him in the face and it didn't go so well. So we're gonna boost up your defense and open up this door. Is there anybody in there? Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
There we go. Yeah! Good job, Rattler! Alright, there's gotta be some more guys somewhere.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
I'm not even sure what direction to look now, so We're just gonna kind of put everybody into Overwatch in various places and see what happens. Maybe somebody will come strolling in again.
If you say so. On Overwatch.
Huh? What about up here?
Scanning. On Overwatch. Bin schon dabei.
What about this way? There's got to be at least one more squad somewhere.
I'm trusting you here. Overwatch.
They're not moving wherever they are. I mean, there's a lot of space over here that they could be in.
Heading there now. I've got eyes on an advent position.
There they are. That's probably the last of them. I'm actually going to put you in Overwatch there. I'm going to put you into Long Watch. I'm going to move you over here. Also in Overwatch. And you are going to run through these buildings, jump through these windows and shit. Alright. Oh, the tongue thing. Oh, thank God it missed. There's a there's a bit of a glitch with the tongue thing, and it happens to me a lot. Oh, you 2 actions? Really? Bastard. Dead. Dead. There's kind of a glitch with the tongue thing where they'll go to grab you and they'll pull you and they'll just like glitch off the map and you'll be like under a building or something visually, but your position as far as doing damage and stuff is still there. It's weird. We're gonna stab you! And it's gonna work this time! But it didn't kill him.
Moving to position.
Can't see him. Go to Overwatch. You might be able to see him if you go over here. No. Overwatch.
I guess that'll be okay.
I guess that'll be okay. Just fucking do it.
Covering
I
now.
don't know why you gotta argue so much. Look, see? And you managed to kill the thing. Why you gotta argue, Rattler?
Before you get too close.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure.
Dead.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Enemies killed 6 of 7. Well, if I only killed 6 of 7, how did you confirm that all of them were dead? I'm so confused. Alright, so this is a good couple missions here. No new records, but good all-around performance. I dealt the most damage, Lazy Eye made the most attack, I was the most under fire, and Rattler moved around the most. Whew. Good job, team. Okay, so that's probably where we're gonna stop this one today. Next time we'll pick up where we left off. We'll finish gathering the things. We'll build that proving ground. We'll hopefully get our workshop set up so I can start staffing things. We need to get some power built so that I can actually make more rooms. So I might pop a power relay into that other corner. I'll see if I can get that next thing down, cleared out, if that's an option at all. We'll go ahead and do that. Then we'll take out a couple missions, and we'll probably go ahead and assault the Black Site in the next episode, and start advancing the storyline a little bit more, and kind of see where things go from there. If you noticed anything that I missed out on that I could have done better, if you've got any strategies or just comments to make about the game in general, let me know in the comments below. But as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.